For us Catholics, the Church is a sacrament of love and unity. That is the most important mission of the Church, to promote unity and love among all of humankind. That is the basic mission of the Church. And of course, ours is a spiritual mission in the sense that we believe very strongly that the world will be united if everyone truly believes in God. With God, the sacred becomes the principle by which a person responds to God's mercy, love, and compassion. And so it is the Holy Father's wish that we who live in this world that is so fragmented, so divided, especially in today's time, where the world has become so polarized. This is where it's a challenge not just of the church, but of governments, of community leaders, how to hold society together. That is why the Holy Father, in promoting the church as a sacrament, a sign of love and unity, Holy Father always embraces life, condemns wars, division, discrimination, oppression in every form. And this is where I think it's important for us. If we were to build a cohesive society as church, as a community, we also must be leaders in promoting harmony, solidarity among all human beings. Very importantly, we are called to foster brotherhood and solidarity among all, regardless of race, language, religion, or culture. This is a very important task because people will know that we are truly believers in God when we show the face of God's mercy and love to others. And that is the reason why, if we want to promote solidarity among all human beings, one of the most important things that we have to continue to work hard is the promotion of interreligious dialogue. In Asia, we host all the major religions in the world. And it's important that for us to live in peace, in unity, there must be harmony among religions. Again, in Singapore, we have really, through the help and support, of course, of the government, we have really become an icon of religious harmony in the world. And this is something we need to continue to work on it, because all of us, regardless of what religion you come from, we are all children of God. Even promoting interreligious dialogue is not sufficient to bring about cohesive society. I think we religious leaders must be ready to engage those who are humanistic, those who are secularist, because otherwise we cannot build a united society. And I know there are many humanists, in fact, those who belong to the humanistic society, they are equally concerned about the common good of humanity. It's just that there are different approaches, different perspectives. So I think, in all humility, we need to engage everyone as well. But there is also another thing I suppose we can truly help, is also to continue to work with the government in promoting harmony, mutual respect. And I think the beautiful thing in Singapore, we always say that we have a secular government, but we are a multi-religious, multi-racial state. And I think this is something, again, that is beautiful and which we need to strengthen this emphasis. Because I think also that the government must see us as partners. In fact, government and religions, if we are truly people of faith, we all work for the common good of humanity, of society, according to what the Lord has given to us. Different ways, but everything must hold together. Society cannot do without religion, but religion cannot, so to speak, without a government that is responsible to bring society together. This is what we must do. The third thing we must do is also to promote a gracious society, which is also certainly the wish of every government, a society that is compassionate, inclusive, and embracing of all people of different orientations, even sexual orientation. I think it is important for us that somehow we need to journey, as what the Holy Father is asking of us in the church. We need to journey with each other so that we can help a person and together search for the truth, search for the light. I think unless society is inclusive, we will not be able to make much progress. And this is where, again, the church is always very concerned about those who are marginalized, those who are poor, those who are being discriminated. So I'm grateful that in the Catholic Church, we have two big umbrella organizations, Caritas, that looks after the poor and the marginalized in Singapore, and Caris that reaches out beyond the shores of Singapore. I think it is these humanitarian efforts in trying to help the poor, in trying to make not just Singapore better, but the world better. This is where we can truly speak about building a united society. I always tell the government, if you want us to cooperate with the projects and the initiatives of the government, we'd be so happy. But then we need to get our people excited about the faith first. If they're not excited about the faith, don't ask them to do anything, because they won't come. If they don't come to church, even if we have all these initiatives, would they come? They won't come, because they are self-centered, individualistic. And so it's very important. We need to strengthen the faith of our people, give them a deep encounter with the Lord, and continue to help them to grow in their faith. That is why a change of mindset among our leaders, lay leaders, priests, religious leaders, would be very important, so that we will see beyond ourselves and not just confine to our own needs alone. Political leadership, religious leadership, corporate leadership is a great sacrifice. But it is in giving our lives to others that we ourselves find a fulfillment, a joy, a meaning that no amount of glory, power, and money can buy.